People often wonder why others treat them a certain way. Some complain that nobody respects me. Others say I'm always overlooked. But here's the truth. People treat you according to how you present yourself. You teach others how to treat you by the standards you set for yourself. If you carry yourself with dignity, people respond with respect. If you carry yourself carelessly, people respond the same way. The difference between being overlooked and being valued often comes down to a few key actions, simple, deliberate choices that change how the world sees you. So today I want to share with you 10 things you can do, some small, some big, that will instantly change the way people treat you. Do them once and you'll notice a difference. Do them daily and you'll transform not just how others treat you, but how you see yourself. Respect yourself first. The very first shift begins with you. If you don't respect yourself, others won't either. Respecting yourself means valuing your time, your energy, and your worth. It means refusing to lower your standards just to fit in or be accepted. Think about it. People mirror back to you the level of respect you demand from yourself. If you allow people to walk over you, they will. If you set boundaries that honor them. Respect is not something you ask for, it's something you model. Start by respecting your time. Don't waste hours on distractions or meaningless commitments. Show that your time is valuable, and others will begin to value it too. Respect your words, speak clearly, avoid gossip, and stand by what you say. Respect your appearance. Take care of yourself not for vanity, but as a reflection of self-worth. Here's the truth. The world measures you by how you measure yourself. If you treat yourself as someone worthy, people cannot help but respond in kind. Speak less, say more. One of the quickest ways to gain respect is to stop talking just to fill the silence. Many people weaken their influence by speaking too much, saying little, or talking about things that don't matter. But when you learn to speak less and say more, people start listening differently. When you speak with intention, every word carries weight. People lean in not because you speak loudly, but because you speak with clarity. When you avoid gossip, small talk, or negativity, your voice becomes rare, and rarity is always respected. Think of the people you admire. They choose their words carefully. They know when to be silent, and when they speak, they add value. That's the key. Don't just talk. Contribute first, just contribute. Pause. Here's a practical tip. Pause before you answer. Even a short silence gives your words more power. It shows you're thoughtful, not impulsive. Remember, the person who speaks endlessly is soon ignored. The person who speaks wisely is remembered. Speak less, say more, and watch how quickly people's attitude toward you change. Master your body language long before people hear your words. They see your posture. They watch your eyes, your expressions, your movements. And here's the secret. People believe your body before they believe your mouth. If your body language says weakness, no amount of words will convince them otherwise. Stand tall, shoulders back, make eye contact, offer a firm handshake, walk with purpose. These small changes instantly shift how people perceive you. They see confidence, they feel presence, and they respond with respect. Think of a leader entering a room. They don't have to announce who they are. Their posture speaks before they do. That's the power of body language. But remember, body language is not about arrogance. It's about self-assurance. It says, I belong here. I am worthy. That quiet confidence draws others to you. Practice awareness. Notice how you sit in meetings. Notice how you stand when you wait. Notice if you shrink or slouch. Each adjustment is a signal, teaching people how to treat you. Do this once. Change your posture and watch how differently people engage with you. Stop explaining yourself to everyone. One way people unknowingly lose respect is by constantly explaining themselves. They justify every decision, every action as if seeking approval. But here's the truth. You don't owe everyone an explanation. Confident people make decisions and stand by them. They don't feel the need to convince others. They don't beg for understanding. And because of that, people treat them with more authority. When you stop explaining everything, two things happen. First, you conserve your energy. Second, you send a signal that your choices are deliberate, not random. You are not seeking permission, you are leading your life. Of course, explanation has its place with partners, with your team, with those directly impacted. But with everyone else, learn to let your decisions stand. The less you justify yourself, the more powerful your presence becomes. People may not always agree with you, but they will respect you more. Keep your promises. Few things change the way people treat you faster than reliability. When you keep your word, when you do what you said you would do, you become rare, and rarity attracts respect. Most people live loosely with their commitments. They promise, but they don't deliver. They commit, but they cancel. Every broken promise erodes trust. But when you keep your promises, people know they can depend on you. Start small. If you say, I'll call you tomorrow, then call. If you commit to a deadline, meet it. If you give your word, protect it like gold. Over time, your reputation becomes your greatest asset. People treat you with respect not because of what you have, but because of who you are: dependable, trustworthy, solid. Keeping promises also builds self-respect. Every time you keep your word, you strengthen your confidence. And the more confidence you carry, the more respect you attract. Do this once, keep one promise you might otherwise let slip, and see how differently people respond. Set boundaries without guilt. Boundaries are not walls. They are fences with gates. They protect your time, energy, and peace. Without boundaries, people will take more than they should, not because they are cruel, but because you never said no. When you set clear boundaries, you communicate self-respect. You show others how to treat you. And here's the truth. People respect those who respect themselves. Saying a no does not make you rude. It makes you clear. It teaches others that your time is valuable, your energy is limited, and your focus is not for sale. Boundaries don't push good people away. They filter out the wrong ones. At first, people may resist your boundaries. They may call you selfish or distant, but stay firm. Over time, the very people who complain will begin to respect you more. Boundaries create freedom. They allow you to give from a place of strength, not exhaustion. They protect your relationships from resentment. Set a boundary once, and watch how people begin treating you differently. Dress with purpose. Appearance is not everything, but it matters. Before you speak, people see you. They make judgments, fair or not, based on how you present yourself. That's why dressing with purpose changes how others treat you. Dressing well does not mean expensive clothes. It means intentional clothes. It means neat, clean, and appropriate. It means aligning your appearance with your vision. Think of it this way. Your clothes speak before you do. They signal whether you take yourself seriously. If you look careless, people assume you are careless. If you look sharp, they assume you are sharp. This is not vanity, it's strategy. When you show effort in your appearance, you communicate respect. Respect for yourself and respect for those around you. One change in how you dress can change how people address you. Try it once. Walk into a meeting, a room, or even a casual setting dressed one level above what's expected, and notice how people treat you differently. Control your reactions. People test you. They push your buttons. They criticize, provoke, or dismiss you. And how you react teaches them how to treat you. If you explode easily, they'll know they can control you. If you remain calm, they'll know they can't. The ability to stay calm under pressure commands respect. It shows strength, composure, and emotional maturity. People may still disagree with you, but they will treat you differently because you don't lose control. Control does not mean suppression. It means responding instead of reacting. It means choosing your words instead of lashing out. It means walking away instead of escalating. Practice this. The next time someone disrespects you, pause. Take a breath. Respond with clarity, not chaos. That single choice will shift the power of the moment. Remember, storms come and go, but the calm tree stands tall, rooted and unshaken. That's how people will see you when you master your reactions. Silence is power. Most people fear silence, so they fill it with noise. But those who are comfortable with silence carry an authority that others can feel. When you don't rush to respond, people notice. When you hold back instead of interrupting, they value your words more. When you sit in silence, they feel your presence. Silence is not weakness, it's strength. It shows you don't need to prove yourself constantly. You don't need attention every second. You can hold the space. And that makes people treat you with greater respect. Use silence strategically. In conversations, let others talk more. In conflicts, pause before speaking. In meetings, listen fully before adding your thoughts. Silence draws attention. And when you finally speak, your words carry weight. Try it once, say less, listen more, and see how people lean toward you with curiosity and respect. Integrity is the anchor. Without it, every other rule collapses. You can dress well, speak confidently, even set boundaries. But if you lack integrity, people may fear you, but they will not respect you. Integrity means your actions match your words. It means you're honest, fair, and consistent. It means you don't play two faces. You are the same person in public and in private. People can sense integrity. They may not always like what you say, but they will trust you. And trust is the foundation of all lasting respect. Here's the truth. Integrity costs something. It may cost opportunities, shortcuts, or popularity, but it pays far more in the long run. People will treat you as dependable, reliable, and honorable, and that reputation becomes priceless. Live with integrity once, and people will never see you the same again. Redefining how the world sees you, respect is not demanded. It is earned through actions, not words. The way people treat you is a reflection of the standards you set for yourself. Change your posture, your words, your habits, and your boundaries, and the world responds. You don't need to shout for respect. You don't need to beg for recognition. All you need to do is live with clarity, discipline, and integrity. People will notice. They will treat you differently. Not because you demanded it, but because you became it. So here's the challenge. Pick just one of these steps. Try it today. Do it once. Do it once how people treat you differently. Then make it a habit and watch how your entire life begins to shift.